Hi Miss, my name is Mayra Guadalupe Macías Cabezas. I am going to talk about Baños de Agua Santa, Ecuador. Baños de Agua Santa is one of the most popular tourist cities in Ecuador. The city is visited by thousands of tourists every week because of its landscape, waterfall, and adventure sport. The famous hot springs are used by visitors to relax and enjoy their natural benefits. In the past, Baños was known as a place of spiritual retreat, and its hot springs were considered sacred by local communities. Many of its tourist spots, such as the route of the waterfall, were developed to facilitate as well the national attraction.
Hi Miss, I'm Eduardo Vera. Do you know the new Cathedral of the Inmaculada Concepción Cuenca? The new Cathedral of the Inmaculada Concepción Cuenca was built between 1885 and 1975, and it was inspired by Romance and Renaissance architecture. Today, its admitted for is the blue domes, which were covered with tiles imported from the Czech Republic. The cathedral was officially consecrated in 1967, and over the year, its interior was decorated with marble, stained glass windows, and detailed murals. Currently, it's considered one of the important cultural landmarks in Ecuador, and it's visited by 2,000 of the tourists every year. Thank you, Miss.
San Francisco Church is known as one of the oldest and most important historical temples in Quito. Today the building is visited by 2,004 tourists and is admired for its colonial art and architecture. Religious events are held in its main square, and the entire complex is protected as part of the historic center of Quito. The church was built between the 16th and 17th centuries and was designed by Spanish architects together with indigenous artisans. Many paintings and sculptures were created during the colonial period, forming part of its rich artistic heritage. In recent years, the facade was restored to preserve its sculpture. Finally, the Church of San Francisco was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1978.
Hi, I'm going to talk about the Basilica of the National Vault, one of the most important landmarks in Quito, Ecuador. I've been to the Basilica of the National Vault. It is a key point of interest to visit in Quito, especially for the architecture. The artwork inside are most beautiful of all the view of city. It has cafes that serve typical food. A characteristic element of the Gothic style is the presence of gargoyles which decorate the facade. The basilica is considered the largest neo-Gothic church in South America. Is it dedicated to the Sacred Heart of Jesus? The church is designed in the shape of a Latin cross, has him coming most large Gothic church.